This is Sandra Rosa, and you're watching the NWA Kid Podcast.
The NWA Kid Podcast. Be sure to subscribe.
Hello everyone, this is the NWA Kid here with Dr. Something or Other, and we have the
ECW.
the
Yeah, I bought that a long time ago. I was in high school. We were going through some things in the garage, and we found it, so she was happy to have that. Obviously, it's not the NWA 10 pounds of gold. We're saving our money to get that, so we hope we'll have that soon. But this is the ECW championship from a long time ago, and there you can see the back of it. And I got that when I was in high school. So the kid was excited to have a belt, so we will hang on to that. And that's an old school one. Go ahead, kid. I'll put it up here.
So, as we saw, the Royce Isaacs and Andre Gunn match. That was a very interesting match. Two very powerful men in the ring.
Yes. You're right. That was a very good look at that, to say that they were two powerful men in the ring. You're right. Andre Gunn was a formidable challenger to Isaacs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when he got out of the ring, I thought he was going to get counted out.
Yeah.
But May Valentine was there to the rescue to get him back into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Royce pinned Andres, when he got
Isaacs.
Wait, what?
Isaacs or Gunn? You're talking about Gunn?
Royce Isaacs pinned
Gunn.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm wrong as usual.
When he got out of the ring, he went up to May Valentine and was yelling at her.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And then they just walked out happy.
Yeah.
I'm very confused on what just happened there.
And I know you like May Valentine. She responded to you on Twitter. Yep. So you're a very big May Valentine fan.
Yep.
So what do you think's going on there?
Looks like Royce Isaacs and May Valentine have a thing.
Mm-hmm. Like our friends at the NWA Pod said, maybe there's trouble in paradise. Adam Rotella and Gary Horn, who are awesome. We love you guys. She loves you, right?
Yep.
You guys are so awesome to her. And if you didn't catch our earlier video, she has a little bit of a cold, so that's why you might hear coughing and hacking through this. I told her we could wait. We didn't have to do this right now, but she said, nope. I love my NWA family, and I see that she'll do anything for them, and she sees how tough the NWA women are, so she's going to fight through it. So NWA women, that's for you, right?
Yep. So then they Ziggy Dice. Mm-hmm. What did you think of that match? Ziggy Dice and Ricky Starks.
Ziggy Dice is becoming one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Watching him wrestle, the moves he does and the things he does, he is amazing in the ring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky Starks, I'm pretty sure they wrestled for the TV title.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Ziggy Dice did not win, but great job still holding on to that title, Ricky.
Yep, absolutely.
I just realized this. Ricky and Ziggy Dice, their names are the same, but they just have different letters in their front. So it's R-I-C-K-Y and Z-I-C-K-Y.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Just pointing that out.
You're pointing that out, right? We're hoping to have Ziggy Dice this week. We were supposed to do it last week, but she got bogged down with school. So we are hoping to have Ziggy Dice this week for the 605 Homework Challenge. We're going to set that up. We hope to have Baby Hebner. Brian Hebner is the referee for that. So we are still trying to work all the details of that out.
Yeah. So, about that match, Ziggy Dice was dominating the match, but like I said, unfortunately, he couldn't win.
Yep.
And I personally really like Ziggy Dice. What were your thoughts on the match?
It was a really hard fought match. Zicky Dice, I think, had the edge on it. He had a lot of great moves. There's a lot of great stuff he did, and I think that Ricky Starks just pulled it out in the end. He used his advantage as champion, his advantage as maybe a little bit more knowledgeable of the NWA ring and the way the diameters and the geometry of the ring to really work that out a little better than Zicky Dice did.
Yeah, but I definitely think Zicky Dice can beat Ricky.
Mhm.
It's just, I don't know if Zicky Dice was really I think Zicky Dice is just warming up.
Yep. Oh, he's going to explode without a doubt. Without a doubt, he's going to do great. Now, I have a question for you, and I'm not trying to give Zicky Dice any hints here. What are you working on in school right now? Because I talked about geometry of the ring and angles and all that stuff. What are you working on in school right now? Fractions?
No.
No, what?
Decimals.
Decimals. Uh-oh, Zicky.
But they're easy. Decimals are easy.
Zicky, work on your decimals for this week. That's a hint from the doctor.
Yeah. So, yeah. Make sure to study. And no calculators.
No calculators, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about next, kid.
Well, I wanted to talk about Nick Aldis and Marty Scurll.
Mm-hmm.
Like a huge,
Yeah.
deal.
Yep.
I think we know who's going to win because that's a lot of money, refunding to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows?
I think you heard your mother say that.
No, that was you.
No, your mother said that, not me.
She said to say that in the podcast, so.
Did she say that? Okay. Yeah. So, listen, at question mark, if you're watching this, I talk about karate, and she does. Go ahead and do it.
Karate!
So she's a black belt. Her mom is a sensei in the dojo, getting ready to do her black belt. She joined YouTube, and she joined Twitter.
Yeah.
She's at Katrina M. Pacific.
We'll put it in the description.
Yep, we'll put it down there. So make sure that question mark, you check that out so you know what we're up against.
She's going to be taking pictures of, videos and pictures of me sparring.
Yeah.
At karate to post on her page.
Exactly.
Or my page or something.
So question mark, help me figure out how to defeat her. I need a lot of study in Mongrovian karate, so I need your help.
So, like we were saying, there's a lot of beef going around with Marty Scurll and Nick Aldis because Nick Aldis challenged Marty Scurll for the heavyweight world champions belt.
The 10 pounds of gold.
Yeah, and Marty Scurll is probably getting ready and is probably training 24/7 because that's a lot to lose.
Exactly.
Because I think Nick Aldis said he won't have a shot ever again. Which, I mean, I want Nick Aldis to win.
Could you
stand with Aldis? Who do you want to win?
Aldis, of course. You got to toe the line with NWA. Aldis. Yep. He's a champion. He's a national treasure, of course.
Yeah. And so remember when Aaron Stevens, Cowboy James Storm, and Eli Drake came out, and then Trevor Murdoch came out later.
But first, when Aaron Stevens had his belt on, how did your mother feel about that?
She said that's really disrespectful.
Yeah.
He was swinging it around like a...
Yeah, she was not happy about that.
He seems like a flexor, kind of. He seems like he tries to flex. With his belt.
I think the question mark, who is his sensei, should have told him there, you don't do that with the belt.
Yeah. But I'm sure he said something while saying karate. Like when he went like that, he's probably saying he probably told him, that's very disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
He probably said something to him.
He might have.
Hopefully he did.
Exactly.
But then when Trevor Murdoch came out, question mark, like did the Mongrovian spike to the neck.
Yes.
And then he was on the Trevor Murdoch immediately fell to the ground.
Yeah.
Immediately fell to the ground.
Yep. All right, so there's one more thing I want to talk about with you. So we had the interview with Sean Mooney, who she doesn't know who he is, but I remember you from WWE, WWF a long time ago, and really liked watching all that you did. So, what did you think about that interview?
Sean, what's his last name?
Mooney.
Sean Mooney seems like a very good interviewer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's good, like David Marquez,
Mm-hmm.
Joe Galley.
Yep.
And everybody else, and like Stu Bennett and stuff.
Yeah. Excellent. Now, Thunder Rosa, Melina, and Marty Bell came out for an interview. That was kind of interesting. What are your thoughts on that? Because I know you're a huge Thunder Rosa fan.
Well, I think that Melina sometimes speaks for Thunder Rosa,
Mm-hmm.
but that I don't think Thunder Rosa sees anything wrong in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the audience
Mm-hmm.
thinks there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, the audience liked her speaking for Thunder Rosa. There was a lot of
I heard
boos.
somebody yell, "Let Thunder speak for herself," or
That's right.
something
Yeah.
like that.
So that's interesting. Yep.
But I do agree with them because, yeah, Melina can speak for her because if it's okay with Thunder Rosa, but Thunder Rosa should also be able to speak for herself.
Yeah, she's the NW.
She's her own person.
Exactly, she's an NWA Women's World Champion. She should be able to talk to herself.
But she's getting challenged by Allison Kay for a rematch.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she'll beat Allison Kay. If she has to wrestle Allison Kay over 1 million times, she'll beat her every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I like Allison Kay, but Thunder Rosa is my girl.
Well, of course, we know that. Oh, you all right?
But I think
the kid's powering through this. Powerrr, right?
Yep.
You put that on purpose.
Yeah. But I do think Thunder Rosa will beat Allison Kay.
All right.
Even if she has to wrestle her.
Okay.
Over 1 million times.
So she wanted me to wear this today, right? My shirt.
Yeah.
So it says, oof, I'm going to sit up here. Trust me, I'm a doctor. And I got my Coast Guard, representing the Coast Guard on here too. To all my brother and sister shipmates, we love you and we respect everything you do. So keep doing what you're doing. We don't know. It's a house. Things happen. So we're going to go check on that in a little bit. But again, my brother and sister shipmates, we love you. Stay safe. All of our armed forces.
Yep.
Anything else?
Well, one more thing that Mom told me to add in here.
Yep.
You should have the Crockett Cup in the arena in Bridgeport.
Yes, so her mom, who is at Katrina M. Pacific on Twitter, wants you to bring the Crockett Cup to Webster Bank Arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut. We would love to see that. That's near us where we are, and that would be great. Anybody else, Lagana Billy, who knows how we can get 10 pounds of gold, we'd love that to put behind us here.
Yep.
Right now we have the old ECW championship because that's what we have.
Doesn't Conchetta yell like ECW all the time?
Yeah, we had that the other night when we were live. Not this Thursday, last Thursday, your sister was yelling ECW.
I'm sorry about that. She went crazy in that part of the thing.
Yeah.
But mom wasn't home, so she couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, but yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
That's it. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We will see you soon. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough for all the support you give to her. It is
and thank you so much, Melina,
appreciated.
for following me.
That's right. Melina followed you. Thank you, Melina, for following her.
Thank you for all the advice, Adam Martella.
Adam Martella, thank you for all the advice. We appreciate it.
Yep.
And that's it. So we'll see you next week, everybody, and have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.